Hey guys, what is going on? It's Nikhil here, co-founder of the Cash Kings, and I'm here really excited to bring you this video today. We're going to be talking about Calvin's promos of the day, and I'm going to be showing you a breakdown of the exact results that we have seen from Calvin's promos of the day since its absolute beginning. So let's get right into it. What is Calvin's promos of the day? So we have one of the services we offer people is called Promos Paradise. Now, Promos Paradise is a subscription that includes three main services. It includes sports promotions, racing promotions, and I'll show you quickly what that is. And then, of course, Calvin's promos of the day, which is probably the main one, the most popular one, the most popular feature of Promos Paradise. So, Calvin's promo of the day gives you match betting tips that you can follow daily using one of the methods taught in the elite system. Okay, so it's one of the main methods and one of the most profitable methods in match betting currently in Australia. It is definitely one of the most profitable methods, and when used correctly. A lot of people, they try to do it themselves and they don't do it properly. They're not utilizing stats, they're not utilizing sustainability. That's a big one because you want to make sure you prolong your account life. So I'll talk a bit more about that later at the end of this video, but let's just go straight into it. I'm going to break down all the results. For most of you, you know exactly what this is, so I'm just going to go straight into the results. For those who are less sure, stick with me, and at the end of the video, I'll give you a bit more information. So, Calvin's promos of the day. We started Calvin's promos in January 26th, on January 26th of 2018. So it hasn't been around for too long, but I'll tell you now, this method has been used for many, many years. All right, and sports promotions are offered by bookmakers all the time. And as you can see, it's absolutely killed it. This is one method of match betting. Keep that in mind, just one method. In the elite system, we teach you about 10, all right? Even more. But this is just one method. Definitely one of the better methods, don't get me wrong, but just one method. So we've made $17,000 profit. $17,000 profit in 7.67 months. We are averaging $2,218 per month, and that's $72.70 per day. Think about that, guys. $72.70 per day. That is better than most people's part-time jobs. Just sticking around, that's 3 hours of work for a $22 an hour work job, whatever you have floating around. That's a lot of money, a lot of side money. And remember, this is tax-free because this is put under gambling. It's tax-free. Of course, we don't gamble. Where, as you can see in the graph, the results never go negative. It's just a climb upwards. And sometimes, yeah, we go down a little bit. I'll show you exactly why. If you don't understand already, we do take small losses here and there, but they're very controlled and very minor. Look at that, just almost a straight line up, even better than a straight line. We see it go up a bit, and in the last few months, it has flattened a little bit, but even so, these may look pretty small in the grand scheme of things, but that's a lot of money. That's some big rises and a nice steady rise. So $17,000 profit in 7.67 months, all right, since January the 26th. All right, I'm going to break down each month for you. So let's just have a quick look. So I'm starting with September. So we've only had 16 days in September, and we've made $520 roughly. The main sports we've had are AFL, NRL, and NFL. They're the main ones that we've been using. And we do use other sports. I'm just going to basically mention the main sports that we use, and this is going to be, I'm going to go through each month showing you these figures. So per day, we've been making $32 extra a day. And like I said, when you're following Calvin's promos a day, you just have to log in, have a look, take 5 minutes to place the bets, then go do whatever else you want. So you can even think that that's $32 for 5 minutes of work a day. Even less, because some days we don't place bets simply because we don't believe that there is a really notable play to be recommended to our members. So we were actually very close to some massive payouts. We would have had $400 plus on multiple payouts. And let me show you one right now. So it's a Wednesday as well. So Elite's doing pretty well so far. A big day on Wednesday. All right, so this is our Calvin's promo of the day. We put this on our website, and you can actually view this yourself. And you can go and confirm the results we've got. I've actually this is where I take the results from. I put it up and record it all here. But if you actually match it up, you'll find that the results are exactly the same. You can do it yourself because, you know, $17,000 isn't a little bit of money. So if you're a bit skeptical, come over here. URL's over here, and have a look yourself and check out how the values match up. So we had a really unlucky weekend last weekend. There was some potential payouts that would have been massive. So the Sharks versus Panthers game was incredibly close. The Panthers came back and the Sharks won by 1 point. It was 21-20. And if Panthers had won that game, we would have gotten a Bet365 payout, we would have gotten a UBet payout, we would have gotten a PointsBet payout, we would have gotten a Tab payout. So as you can see, we would have had a huge payout. 170 plus 171, what's that? 340 plus 50, 390 plus $40 when you convert Tab bonus bet into from a bonus bet into real cash, as we teach you in our Bonus Basher ebook, free ebook. Go and download it if you haven't. And plus another $40 is $430 profit we would have had. Minus $17, yeah, it's over $400. We would have had a $400 payout. That was such a close game. Panthers were very unlucky and made some stupid decisions, and we were really unlucky not to get that payout. So, you know, as you can see, that would have straight up increased this $518 to $900, and we're only 16 days through September. I know it's the 19th today, but you created this on the 16th, so only 16 days through in September, and you know things are still looking good though. Where was I? So August. Let's have a quick look at August. $2,100 profit. Pretty good, pretty good. Main sports: AFL, NRL, EPL, and we had a few bets on the US Open. And these are just the main sports, guys. There are other sports that we put bets on, but I'm just talking about the main ones, so the ones that you most commonly see in this month, or we have seen in this most commonly this month. So September, $30 a day. So August per day profit, $68 a day. Guys, this is a day. This is you getting up 5 minutes, putting some bets on, and heading off to work, heading off to friends, going out and partying, going out for drinks on a Friday night. This is what it is, guys. It's Calvin's Promo of the Day. We give you the exact bets to follow. And we have a bunch of other resources you can use as well that helps a lot. So $68 per day. That's ridiculous for what we're talking about. You know, controlled risk. We're not really losing that much money. Very controlled risk. You know what? Let me go into one of these promos and show you what I actually mean. So we'll just use the Sharks versus Panthers game. As you can see, this is what I mean by controlled risk. We're risking $17 if a $17 loss if Sharks lose, or a $22 loss if Panthers lose, right? But then we have all of these potential payouts, all these potential outcomes that can occur. So and this is what happened in this game. Remember, Sharks won 21-20. Blue bet, $50 cash back if Panthers lose by 6 or less. And they lost by less than 6 points, so this got paid out, and we made a profit. How easy is that? Look how many good promotions there are to utilize. You know, we're not going to miss out. Very rarely do we make a loss. Look at this, 33, 28, even if the big promotions aren't coming off. And this was a close game as well. Even if the big promotions, Hawthorn absolutely choked it. But even if the big promotions don't pay off, we're still usually making like a decent profit. And, you know, I don't want to say $30 is a decent amount of money. Think about what you can do with $30. Like this day made you $60. What could you do with $60? It's a decent amount of money for one day. And as you can see, August was averaging per day $68. $70 a day. That's insane, guys. So much money that you can use. You can save it. You can reinvest it. You can spend it on some goodies during the day. You can buy yourself some food without even worrying. Like, you don't have to stress about money. Just having that extra stream of income coming in, you don't have to stress about money. So let's keep going. Where were we? August, so we've gone through that. July. Now, July was a great month. We had the World Cup on. NFL and NRL were obviously on as well. And $2,587 profit in July. A great month for us. Per day profit, $83.46. I don't really have to go on about this, do I? If you don't believe the results, guys, go on our website, go to Calvin's Promos of the Day. You won't be able to go into it to have a look, but you'll be able to see the results. You'll be able to go through quite quickly and just compare all those results. 100% legit. And stick with me, because these aren't just random picks. This isn't just like picking everything. This is, specific choices that we are making on certain teams that we know are going to pay out. Based on stats, based on past results, all that kind of stuff. We know these teams are going to pay out. June, 30 days in June, profit $3,458. I'm pretty sure this was the highest for Calvin's promos so far. A massive month. A huge month. All right, so the main sports, World Cup, I think started mid-June. NRL there, AFL, and SOO, which is State of Origin. So State of Origin, the rugby between New South Wales and Queensland. Big event. Great promos for that as well. So they were the main sports, and we made 3.5K in a month. Extra tax-free income, guys. How many months do you have to see for you to realize that this is consistent and this makes you money every single month? All right, per day profit, $115 extra every day. $115 extra. That's insane. That's a lot of money. There's a lot you can do with that. In 1 week, that's over $700. It's just crazy money, guys. This sports promotions is huge, and we've been saying this from the very start. Match betting, these sports promotions. The agencies are going nuts with these sports promotions, pulling in all those mug punters, but, we're playing it smart. We're guaranteeing our profits. I'll tell you what, mug punters wouldn't be making as much money as this. All right, so then we move to May. Another big month. $2,787 profit. The main sports were NBA, EPL, NRL, AFL. That's a $90 profit per day. I really don't have to say too much more, do I? It's just all there for you to see. April, another 2.7K month, $2,753. The main sports, NBA, NRL, AFL. That's over $90 per day. 30-day month, over $90 per day. It's just ridiculous. And, the first time Promos Paradise came out, I told you all that this would be making ridiculous money. And it is. March. Now, March was probably the first month that we started taking this really, really seriously. We started on 26th of January. We're testing some things out. February, we're testing things out. This was the first proper month that we really sat down, put our heads down, and made this, the best subscription tool out there. All right, profit $1,783. Main sports, NBA, EPL, NRL, AFL. $57 per day for that month. Think how many months I've just spoken about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, September so far has been the lowest at 32, but guess what? That number's going to go out. Mark my words, that number will go up because we're going to get some payouts over the next few weeks, some big payouts over the next few weeks. We've got AFL finals coming up, NRL finals. We've got NBA starting this month. We've got EPL that's really starting to go. Champions League. Geez, there's so many things, guys. That number's going up. Mark my words, that number's going up. So March, $57. That, every single month, apart from September, has been over $57 profit per day. That's consistency. All right, and then February. So this was a slightly lower month. This was, we were still testing things out. I've got a note here. It was after this month that we knew how much value Calvin's promos were giving people, and how interested you guys were in it, and we decided to focus on it more, make it better. So, and March was the real first hardcore month we had. February, though, there's nothing to smirk at. It's pretty good. $30 a day. We got $864 profit on the NBA and EPL. Wasn't too many sports on at the time, and a few other events, major events were on back then that we also placed a few bets on. But per day profit, $30 per day. Once again, guys, that's a lot of money. $30, that's $210 a week. It's not bad at all. For whatever you want to spend it on, anything. And then January, this was only 6 days. All right, so Promos Paradise only really started on January the 26th. This was only 6 days, I think we had a big bash bet in there and a bit of NBA, and we made $146.50. So a $24 profit a day. That was the lowest we had. But I do want to tell you guys, because January is still a massive month. We started this only after, and of course we were teaching other members through our other product about how to make money through sports promotions by themselves, and we were sharing it, but we didn't have this whole system in place. We made an absolute killing before January the 26th on the Big Bash League during December and January's massive payouts and really great promotions. And the Australian Open was also there, and you know, it's no secret, Australian Open is one of the biggest events for smashing out those promotions, because naturally being an Australian international event, the agencies definitely jump on that and try to get as many people betting with them as possible. So there were big months. Don't mistake, you know, after NRL, AFL finishes, don't mistake it for small months. They're big months. And even like just a quick view of like other main sports that are there. So we obviously spoke about the Australian Open, huge month. Big Bash League is one of the biggest. I'll tell you that now, it's one of the biggest, guys. There's a lot of betting that goes on during Big Bash League, T20 cricket, and a lot of great promotions that come out. So huge one. That's coming up really soon. You don't want to miss out on that. NBA is coming and starting up again. That's a really good, consistent stream of income. You know, you may not get the biggest payouts on NBA, but you get a lot of decent ones. You get a lot of $30 profits, $50 profits over and over again. And since NBA has played so much, you get to see those profits multiple times a week. So NBA is good. NBL's definitely got some great ones, especially when finals comes around. A-League has some consistent ones. If you know which teams to hit for A-League, you can definitely make a lot of money. And I want to reiterate that, guys. We teach you. We tell you which games to hit. And that's not just random, you know, throwing darts at the dartboard. That's specific stats analysis. That's looking at history and saying which teams are, you know, have been paying out the most. Which teams have the highest chance of actually paying out a certain promotion. We go ahead, we do all that work, and we put it up on Calvin's promos for you. So that's the amount of value you're really getting here. NFL, that started, and we've seen some great payouts already. NFL has been pretty nuts. There's been 32 games so far this season. We've hit 3 NFL games, and 2 of those have paid out. And I need to have a look at the stats. Don't have them up, but very few NFL games have actually been paid out. So that's just proof about the stats that we've got going, the big database that we're using, and the analysis that we're running for each of these picks is working. 2 out of 3 games we got paid out, and I think it probably has a 20% hit rate, around, roughly, even less than 20%. So, you know, we're doing pretty damn well. And, you know, the people who are on Promos Paradise now are enjoying it. EPL. So EPL, it's not bad either. You definitely see some great promotions come up. Spring racing for the horse racing. Now, you also get the horse racing tool, and that shows you every single promotion that you know, horse racing has. And it's massive. It's massive. In the elite system, we teach you multiple ways on how to utilize that the best. But you know, you guys can still go have a look at this and optimize your chances on the spring racing. There's a lot of money to be made there. Spring racing is massive in Australia, and I'm sure you guys know that as well. So Champions League Soccer, obviously some great promotions that run there, especially during the later stages of group stages. And when you move into knockout, you're going to make a lot of money. We have already made a fair bit of money on the Champions League last knockout stage. Go back and have a look if you want. Major events and tournaments. We're always looking at those major events and tournaments because there's always good promotions that come out, and especially other major tennis tournaments I've got there, just for a special shout out. So, you know, there are a lot of things to look forward to. You know, like I said, NBA starting again this month. Big Bash will be starting soon. Australian Open during the summer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. A-League's getting kick-started again in spring racing. So there's a lot of stuff, guys. And there's been a lot of growth of Promos Paradise, and right now it is bigger and better than it has ever been before, and it's constantly improving. We have such a great community with the elites that we're able to just consistently improve what we've already got, what we're giving, improve the value. We've got the very best people in match betting giving us feedback, telling us what to improve on. So that is exactly what we're doing, and we never stop. So, right now we've got high-level stats analysis, like I was saying before, and that results in higher payouts, much better account sustainability. So you're going to be able to keep your accounts open because you don't have to hit every single game to get good payouts. You can be very selective, like we're being very selective. So we don't bet too much. I'll give you an example of that in a second. And better promotions. Like I said, the agencies are going crazy with promotions. They're just going absolutely nuts. They're giving out candy to a kid. The promotions that they're offering people are. I haven't seen many better, honestly, right now. So there really isn't a better time to get on. There's a lot of promotions, an abundance of them, as you've seen in that Sharks Panthers game. There was very few outcomes where we couldn't have made money. That's how good the promotions are, and we were very close to getting a $400 payout risk-free. Like, we're absolutely destroying these bookmakers right now. All right, so as you've seen, guys, every single month is making good profits. I think the smallest was $30 on January for a 6-day month that we had. And I'm telling you now, if you took the actual results of January from a long time for the whole month, it probably would have been one of the biggest months. And that's not exaggerating. It would have been one of the biggest months because I know we were getting huge payouts during that whole early days of that month and midway. So I'll just show you as well. This is what I mean by selective, okay? We're being very selective about our games. AFL, and yeah, look, the results haven't been the absolute greatest in, really recent times, but, every time that's happened, and they've still been good, don't get me wrong, $30 here, $40 there, $60 there, minus small amounts. So we take small losses here and there, but then we make $45 and we make a profit most of the time. $45, $36, minus 24, not the greatest day, 36, 21. As you don't even need to know maths to tell that is a huge profit. And I've already shown you. I think we're up $520 for the month. So, and then you got to see these massive payouts. And we've been a bit unlucky this month because we usually get massive payouts. Here we go, September 1st, $312 payout. All right, we're very selective about the bets we place. Okay, $110 payout, $440 payout. We had 2 games that we selected, and they both paid off massively. There were quite a few games that week as well, as you can imagine. AFL, NRL, that was during the main season, so there's a lot of stuff was happening. Look at that payout. $440, $232 2 days before, and 1 day before we got $110 payout. So the fact that, maybe the amounts haven't been great recently, like we're still making money and we're still making good money, it basically means that I'd be expecting a couple of huge payouts to come out very soon in the coming weeks. Because that's usually what happens. If we have a consistent stream of income that isn't massive, then usually we get a couple of massive payouts. Here we go again, August 12th, 190, 170, 422. Look at the dates of these guys. 11th, 12th, 10th is a small profit. 9th, we make 422. The 5th, $425 basically. It's absolutely insane. Like, Promos Paradise is absolutely killing it. I'll quickly show you as well the other things that we include. So sports promotions, we give you a list of every single promotion for every single sport, the different agencies. Really handy tool, especially if you're mixing up your bets yourself. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And then we've got our racing tool. And as you can see, it's every single race. Look at this. It tells you what's next to go. 3 minutes, 26 seconds, Warwick Farm. They got the times and every single promotion coming. It's a Wednesday. This becomes absolutely packed on a Saturday. Unbelievably packed. That being said, Wednesday isn't bad either, and I know elites have done pretty well today so far. Hopefully that continues. So, and then we've got the promo tool. This comes with it as well, okay? This is a special tool we've made after, and what this allows you to do is it allows you to take into account which agencies you have money in, or which agencies are available to use, and you can add these in and put your own, you can make your own bets, $2 odds there, and we'll say like 180 here. You can put like your own values in and see how it goes. But the key thing is, and you can try to match up, that's basically the amounts you lose. You can try to match it up. I've got a video about this that I put up a while ago, so have a look at that if you're more curious. But I'll show you as well what I mean in terms of how easy it is to use. Actually, I won't use this one because there's not too much going there. Here we go. I'll go back to here. So every time we put Calvin's promos of the day up, we actually link the promo builder, and this gives you this exact bet, and you can change it around yourself. So if you need to change some stuff around because you don't have, let's say you don't have a points bet available to you, easy. Take this out. All right, you don't have points bet event. You click on the promo builder tool. It's like, I don't have points bet. What can I replace it with? Well, let's have a look. As you can see, the amounts now there are not even. You want to make those even. Well, you know, Bet365, great promotion. Let's see if I might just put an extra $100 because I had $100 on points bet that I took off. Might just put the extra amount on Bet365. And now you've got another bet. You've got the bet already that's personalized to yourself. Maybe you don't have the amount of stake that we're putting up here, okay? Well, because some of these stakes, we do make them pretty big, but if you don't have the amount of stake, easy. You know, half these values and try and come up with something that makes sense, all right? Oh, and the odds there are missing, so that's why it was all out of whack. There you go, guys. How easy is that? Just off the under pressure live. I've just done that, and I made a $12.50 bet. It's not hard at all. It's completely easy, just to shift things around to basically satisfy whatever situation you're in, whatever agencies you have available, whatever stakes you have there. There's no issue at all. We've added this tool in for this exact reason, because that's what our members said they wanted, and this is what we've created. So Promos Paradise, guys, it is bigger and better than ever. A lot of stats analysis goes into this that you guys don't even see. We've got a big database that pulls all the results, which teams go ahead at halftime, which teams go ahead at different quarters and then lose, which teams go up by 24 points and then lose, all that kind of stuff. And it really helps with a lot of stuff, including account sustainability. And even with account sustainability, we are going to add a course in here for a sustainability course, not the advanced sustainability course, that's for the elite system, but we're going to make a kind of like a general sustainability course, things that you should follow, and it will definitely really help prolong those accounts and prolong those profits, so you can see more of Promos Paradise making you profits for a longer amount of time. And as you can see, you know, it's nothing to laugh at. $17,000, nothing to laugh at. That is a nice line going up, and it's only going to continue because Promos Paradise only gets better. Thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully you found that enjoyable and very informative. And I'll catch you in the next video.